Hey, brothers. I just want to start by saying that it was such an honor spending time with you at camp. I pray that you are carrying forward any of the breakthroughs you had, maybe decided to use the daily prayer, and are continuing the momentum from that weekend as you headed back into your kingdom. I pray that all of you have begun and are continuing the process of restoring your heart. Today, I'd like to go a little deeper on the subject of sonship. Out of all the sessions at Basic, this is the one that really hit home for me and has greatly impacted my life since I realized that I was part of a larger story. I was blessed with a good earthly father. I idolized my dad growing up and looked up to him more than anybody. But as I grew older, I started to see my father's imperfections, began to question his decisions, and just came to the realization that he was a flawed and imperfect individual just like everyone else. Even though my father and I get along and he is there for me, I have still felt unfathered in many areas of life. Whether you had a father that was there for you, an absent or abusive father, no father at all, or maybe your father has passed, we are all unfathered in many ways. Also, now that I am a father myself, I see the shortcomings and mistakes that I have made with my children. My point is that when it comes to being fathered, for almost all my life, something was missing. I sat in the same chairs that you did when I attended Basic. It was at that time that I realized that we have a perfect Father in heaven and that He is there for me. He is there for all of us, His sons. Even with all the mistakes I have made throughout my life, I know that the Father loves me and I know that He loves you. Our Father also forgives you for all the mistakes you have made and for everything that you have done, even if you are having trouble forgiving yourself. I spent most of the years of my adult life doing things my way. I thought I could deal with the struggles of life on my own, whether it came to making major life decisions, dealing with crisis, or in my relationships. When I was living life my way, I felt like I was never good enough or doing enough for the people that I love. And the truth is, my way was not good enough. However, you can do all things with God. Give Him the wheel. Walk with Him and let Him lead you through life. If you have an important decision to make or are struggling and need help, turn to Him. If there is something you really want, ask Him. When I decided to be in my sonship with our Heavenly Father, it helped to release the burden and worry that I constantly carried on my shoulders. So I ask you again, are you ready to walk with Him? Are you ready to be a son to our perfect Father in heaven? If you are, I promise that your life will never be the same. Now, this is not something that comes easy. It is a process, and we are here for you every step along the way. Remember, iron sharpens iron, so stay connected, brothers.